Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren says 10 crore rupees have been earmarked in budget to make fire stations in all districts functional and efficient, and also to set up fire substations in some places. And Chief Minister N. Biren informs House that there were 10 cases of violence, including one death case where licensed guns were utilized in the last 2 to 3 years. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren says 10 crore rupees have been earmarked in the budget to make all the fire stations in all the districts functional and efficient, and also to set up fire substations in some areas. Chief Minister N. Biren was replying to a supplementary question of a start question raised by Opposition MLAs T.H. Lokeshwar and K. Ranjit during the question hour of the Assembly session today. MLA T.H. Lokeshwar inquired about the possibility of setting up a fire substation at Khundrakpam constituency, as the area of the constituency is quite large. In reply, Chief Minister N. Biren said government has no plans to set up fire substations in all the constituencies as of now. He said as of 2016, there are 29 substations in the state, of which 17 are functional and 12 are non-functional. He maintained that fire stations have not been set up for Imphal East, Frizol, None and Kamjong district yet. And 10 crore rupees have been added in the budget to set up these fire stations and fire substations. Showing concerns about fire incidents in the state, Chief Minister N. Biren assured of looking into the possibilities of setting up a fire substation for Khundrakpam Assembly constituency, considering its vastness. MLA K. Ranjit asked a supplementary question as to when fire substations will be set up in the 4 remaining districts, and also asked if government has identified any sites for setting up fire substations. Chief Minister N. Biren responded that setting up of fire stations for Imphal East and None district are already in the proposals, and as for None and Kamjong district, funds have been earmarked in the budget. He also said discussion on proposal to set up fire substations in places other than district headquarters has been held. However, new sites have not been finalized yet. The Chief Minister added that House members may suggest appropriate sites as per the budget for the fire substations.
Hana Laucho Maga Tabak Dog the Tarani Toilet. Haribatran Toshi Lamlai substation in Pal East, Kumbong Fire substation in Pal West, Semi Fire substation in Pal West, Adagi Litan Ukrul district, Lilong Tobal district, Hairok Adagi Tobal district, Porompat fire substation, Nambol Bishnupur district, Wangjing Tobal district, Tadubi Aduga None, Aduga Saikul. Hari Bataran Toishima already Hana Lere, Adubu Huzik, Equina Anu Bakarama, Hanganabagi, Tauribasiki location, Huziki in a finalized of the Mother Honorable Members in Lady budgetary provision, Dugi Matungina. Honorable members in the time for the Bazaga Regadi, and PB Raga, Kanana brother, Tokjagi and my thumbs.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren also informs the House today on the 8th sitting of the 3rd session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly that there were 10 cases of violence, including one death case where licensed guns were utilized in the last 2 to 3 years. He was replying on calling attention motion raised by MLAs Vungzagin Volte and Pauline Lal Haukip regarding District Magistrate Churachandpur's order to licensed arm holders to submit their arms along with license. Seeking clarifications from the Chief Minister, who is also in charge of Home, the 2 MLAs said people are confused as the order to submit guns along with licenses was issued without any reason, as this is usually done ahead of elections or in case of emergency. Replying to the query, Chief Minister N. Biren clarified that the notification was issued for all the districts and not only for Churachandpur residents. He said the government took the move with the aim to minimize gun-related violences and to ensure that gun licenses are renewed every 2 to 3 years, as some license holders have failed to renew their license for over 7 years. The Chief Minister also mentioned about cancelling license of those who misused their guns.
arms act ki manung yam clearly sida pallaga lebina duna praja mayam kari makhalam ki tension leninga likte ai gi license gan se kana gumam da honorable speaker sen am su yaw loina sen have nate aduna masi si honorable members sing na praja sing na bhap ta dri budo praja sing da moide leiba tension du masi di normal procedure ni arms act ki chapter 2 ki arms rule 2016 licensing procedure the rule number 30 da yam clearly yaurga masi ki authority leibani aduga honorable CM amadi ngasi ki BJP 2 o sina tawra ibasina handak suddenly mi tara license ganna kapa ka tawramba license pai ba mi sing sigi mogi antecedent mogi background criminal background mogi any involvement haiba mayam se loina yeng thokanda maram saba singduna pithokro aduga maram sadaba masada threat reception like threat lay and hajalaga lobo ermagadi we have to cancel it.
Police today faults a protest rally of Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur demanding Manipur government to send necessary recommendation to the centre to include Meitei community in the Scheduled Tribe list of the Indian Constitution. Earlier in the day, a large number of people including STDCM volunteers, women vendors of Kakwa market and locals of Kakwa area took off the rally from Kakwa. However, a large number of Singjamei police intercepted the rally after a few distance. A scuffle broke out between protesters and police as protesters tried to forcefully carry out the rally. Police finally managed to control the crowd. STDCM working president A. Lokendro said the demand to accord ST status to Meitei community is around 10 years old and government not taking any concrete action to realize the demand is unfortunate. Protesters demanded state government to take a decision on their demand in the ongoing assembly session.
Public praja ki kholaw se khome ba assembly sita yauna ban hone jabani assembly bose pham ba se hayen go sin ki dawre si box da mo khoina karino karan hoy da khana bina ba hai ba ke khogi public praja go ba kholaw maitai bu kan da ba ya de ha bi kholaw se assembly yauna ban khoi hone jabani asi ki sita koi ki kholaw public koi ba maitai se kan da ba ya de kan da bani hai ba ki Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee ki liching makhala changchel khonggen se assembly tak yauna ban hone jabani soidra ma ki yaune khanjai.
Two-day training on entrepreneurship development through ornamental fish culture for fish farmers belonging to scheduled castes began today at the Department of Commerce, Manipur University. The program is being jointly organized by Department of Zoology of Manipur University and ICAR, Directorate of Cold Water Fisheries Research, Bhimtal. Speaking on the occasion, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Naurem Lokendro said fisheries is the most favorable type of industry in the state next to tourism industry. Dean of School of Agricultural Science, Manipur University, Professor G.K.N. Chetri, ICAR DCFR Bhimtal Director Dr. Pramod Kumar Pandey, Head of Department of Zoology, Manipur University, Professor T.H. Binoy, and Assistant Professor of Life Science Department of Manipur University, Dr. Rameshwari Yumnam graced the event.
And I'm sure, I'm very confident that many of you will excel in this, area of business. And I think this is one very sustainable kind of a business. This is one business where we don't lack in resources. This is one area where you don't need that much amount of investment. You don't have to depend on, in banks for a very high amount of capital. This is one area in which your own familial income can be invested. This is one area in which your own traditional skill can be further groomed, and you can develop and you can flourish as a successful entrepreneur.
Proscribed KYKL declares permanent ban on Slopeland Public School, Khongjom, for failing to pay a CELCA, that is tax. Press note signed by Publicity and Research Secretary of KYKL says ban will not affect those students who are appearing exams. However, the school cannot receive new admissions along with ban on conducting classes and overall functioning of the school. A team of Imphal West Commando, including women police personnel, arrested a couple suspected to be drug smugglers from a rented house of at Khoyathong Pukri Achoba yesterday. The house is owned by Yangkhom Thambal Ngau. Arrested persons are 21-year-old Melody Haukip and her husband, 33-year-old MD Nur Khan of Golabati Mayai Lekai. Police recovered 50 plastic vials, including containing suspected heroin number 4 powder, 374 WY tablets, 2 mobile handsets, 1 TVS Jupiter scooter, and 1,04,160 rupees in cash. Arrested persons along with the seized articles have been handed over to Imphal Police Station for necessary action.
Manipur da asuki amna phari basi matakta amukasu matang akoina phangmang ami basina takpadi movement of illegal drugs yam leire hebani akoina phanghuk da basu yorum bayai atopa district ting sumayama phari masida akoina hangjaning ba wahangdi dharma leiba ishorning ba mi oiragadi mi hat kadaba society asibu mangan kadaba akoigi state akoigi country asibu batnam tawgadaba Sigumba Portsay, Puba, Lepiro, Wibasema, message when a pizzeri, I queen of Harvesting a sea, a queen of Chap, Sunway Matakta, a gunbacks and Logani.
A combined team of police arrested a miscreant with 104 soap cases of suspected heroin powder this morning at around 9. VDF personnel led by Tronglao B VDF Post Head Constable and Commando Bishnupur team carried out frisking at Tidim Road and arrested the miscreant who was heading from Churachandpur to Imphal in a winger bearing registration number MN02 A8676. Arrested person is 33-year-old Kupsian Kim alias Kim Boy, wife of Kupkhan Hao from Letzakham in Churachandpur. Morang Police has registered a case and the seized items have been produced before District Magistrate. As part of the ongoing War on Drugs 2.0 initiative of government, a combined team of Tamenglong District Police, Forest Department, NAP volunteers from NAP and volunteers from civil bodies and Women's Association of Thengjang village destroyed illicit poppy cultivation on around 40 acres of land in Thengjang village and 4 huts at the village in Tamenglong district. Kangpokpi District Police today destroyed mass illicit poppy plantation on around 20 acres of land at Laysan Tanrui village, around 20 kilometers away from Saikul Police Station at the adjacent of Kangpokpi District and Ukhrul District. Combined team of Saikul Police, RL team, RC, MPTC, NAB, NCB, 6 IRB and Forest Department staff carried out the drive. Saikul Police OC Inspector B. Luntang Vaifei and additional SP Law and Order Rocky Tolu MPS led the combined team. Senapati District Police arrested one suspected poppy cultivator yesterday. Arrested person is 38-year-old R.S. Timon, son of R.N.G. Shil from Upper Khamshom village, Senapati district. He is accused of carrying out mass illegal cultivation of poppies at Khamshom village. Senapati district police has registered a case against him. Press note from the Publicity Secretary of Corcom says a meeting was convened following the untimely demise of its former Corcom convener and RPF President Irengbam Chauren and appointed RPF Acting President M.M. Ngoba as Corcom convener in charge effective from today, that is March 1st, 2023, until a new convener is appointed. Indigenous Peoples Forum President Asang Kashar expresses concern that migrants from Myanmar will take over lands in the hills of Manipur in the wake of disharmony among indigenous communities in the state. He was speaking at the opening of one-day seminar on Let's Promote Agri-Horticulture Farm organized by Indigenous Peoples Forum at Pungi village in Kamjong district today. Indigenous Peoples Forum Treasurer Oinam Golflage and social worker Arambam Karamjit also graced the event. Asang Kashar also highlighted the plights facing hilly inhabitants owing to bad road connectivity and water scarcity. He also accused migrants from Myanmar of wasting away lands by illegally cultivating poppies on the hills of Manipur. He also stressed on the need to strive towards manufacturing more local products and promote local market to curb migrant influx in the state.
lam chauna lay haraga nangi ipa ipu mathang chathre aba punsi adu lam da thum lay kai su kana da hema lay ga khara mai tharaga koina zoom cultivation khara tawba adu ada tawraga adu nai koi gi punsi dum loi khre adu na kana ba phamde nuai chani ngai khara phange wa mafam khara da di hoji ki madu ki idea adu lei tabadi kari tawai tawpham khang da badi gi barma da gi changlakpa mi sing khara na paisa tha daraga ai koi gi ching ayamba asigi site asigi area da di popi tha de masi government is price figure the bane what amna sigi area se koi na appreciate tawningai le among the tangkuls Manipur manungda asigi range se punya de gi sikum se popi ama phau sa guroi.
Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Lura Fanit celebration at Kosovo village. Keep watching Impact News.
Free admission. Kindergarten Montessori School, a co-educational senior secondary English medium school, is the best childcare school in Manipur. School is provided free admission for preparatory, nursery, KG. School is awarded Excellence in School Education CBSE 2019, Best Public School with Academic School 2020. Salient feature of the school, eco-friendly school campus, highly qualified trained teachers, 24 hours CCTV surveillance, audio-visual learning, Wi-Fi school campus, co-curricular and extra-co-curricular activities, well-furnished school infrastructure, robotic labs, bus and van service available. Kindergarten Montessori School, Sagolban Takyal Kolom Laikai, Imphal West.
Lengshin Bidou, North AOC the Labour My Parkway Dental Clinic, the Angang Amadi Ahandi Makal Makakayagi Yagi problems Kaya lying Jerry. Amadi Angangi treatment Gidamak Akanan 30% discount supijari. Akupamaro Gidamak, Akogi contact number 9366478718 the Pau Video.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Haidiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida pangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. The seed sowing festival of the Tangkul community, Lura Fanit, was celebrated with fervor and gaiety at Kosovo village in Kamjong district. President of Indigenous People Forum, Asankasar, headman of Kosovo village, Ungam Makan, El Itocha, father of Minister El Susindro, along with other eminent persons, attended the program, which was marked by various cultural performances and traditional games and sports, including Mugna and tug of war. Speaking on the occasion, Asankasar stressed on the need to work collectively and produce sufficient food. He also highlighted the role of Indigenous People Forum in uniting people of hills and valley.
Irang nunang pataba mayam duna aikoi matam kayada phajaba afaba wakhalong khadharaga tawgadaba hiram thaba kayadu tawdabagi tamakta ngisidi kari oire aikoi gi mising indigenous people amata oina thorakpa amata oiba aikoi maite naga ichi naw mayam sina punamakta somthare harega mapangi mi atopa singna laraga aikoi gi lamdam kudimak sida ukhul da khangde sanapati da khangde tamelong da khangde chandel da khangde imphal da khangde achau chau business dukan mayam si aikoi gi mino the Moina Wishalapa. MasinaIkoingasi, Ikoyalahomi sings the economy Sontaraga, Ikoimasentum Kanaraga, Yantinaraga Ladiva. On the Magase, Oidawagi Tabaka, Koino, Awebo in the Toll Lere.
A buyers, sellers and bankers meet program was held today on the 6th day of the 3rd state-level Prime Minister Employment Guarantee Program PMEGP exhibition at Haptakang Jebung in Imphal. The exhibition is being organized by Manipur Khadi and Village Industry Board under the aegis of Khadi and Village Industry Commission, Ministry of MSME. Speaking on the occasion, Member Secretary of Manipur Khadi and Village Industry Board, Chingakam Sanajau said the meet aimed to raise awareness on PMEGP scheme to curb any misunderstandings between loanees and banks. He said Prime Minister Narendra Modi had launched the scheme to assist unemployed youths in the country by creating employment opportunities through creation of micro-enterprises in both rural and urban areas. Sanajau also urged loanees to pay back their debts on time and people who want loans under the scheme to approach the board. Chairman of Manipur Khadi and Village Industries Board, Nongthongbam Nimbus, Board Vice Chairman Wahingbam Dinesh Chandra, Board Chief Executive Officer MDS Daulat Khan and bank officials attended the program.
Loni Singsiga, Bank Singa, Anisida Yamasa, Nabalapa, Anidigi, Bang a Lari of Kaino, Aduga, Loni Sina, Pamisha Kain have to Mayash and Kanga with the Manipur Khadi and the Village Industry Board now, and Sozaraga, Benediction and Secretana Raga, Sinjaba, Midney. Akwegi, Kebe board keys as a secretary when I know, known at Pat Singa, Haining Basa, the same Sanama, Akwegi, Tabak Shuning, Aduga, Susan about Nomjan Abagidi, Pashadi, financing for wishing to the Tangai Padana, Kaidaway, Abagi, have the Kumna Kanda to the Madugum Sheba. Sakar Sheba the scheme never. Aduna Quigi, Borki Makiti, Hazarding Adum Lakpiu, Tangai Padana, Magi, all I know, Sabito with a song to commencing the Pubiraga, Lakpiro, the Borki Makiti, Angamating, Bangzage.
There is no facility for hepatitis B screening at Kengjoy block area of Chandel district, due to which many pregnant women are deprived of mandatory hepatitis B screening under National Viral Hepatitis Control Program. Impact News learned about the situation while interacting with the women and nurses at the recent health camp held under the extended program of Pradhan Mantri Surakshit Matritva Abhiyan at Health and Wellness Center Soibol Jauppi, organized by District Health Society Chandel. According to nurses and local women, the only PHC in Kangjoy block was opened in 2011. However, there are no doctors nor staff till date. Nurses and expecting mothers urge relevant authorities to establish hepatitis testing center at Kangjoy block so that pregnant women could get themselves tested for hepatitis before delivery.
Hepatitis kidi legte asida akoina phangbase hemoglobin gi leko daga blood sugar gi leye adu ngamba khaktang leye
adu meum ngi ayamba hepatitis sum na kangi jaga ngai je si test ayamba am to
tawdre
angang tara subje test to pro
This matang ni khangsu ho de aduga hoji angang ahum su ne hoji phaw hepatitis test to de
angang ko ba tamki hepatitis test si ekoi da lei ta gi hoji phaw hepatitis test gumba kari kara su
test to phom nei ta bina miron bi su test to de yara di government na test to phom ma thang bi
ekoi si hepatitis ki daba se yam wala lei.
Speaking to Impact News, President of Community Network for Empowerment KONT, R.K. Nalinikanta, expressed astonishment and concern over the prevailing situation of Kangjoy block. He said chances of survival of newborns is less if their mother is already infected with viral hepatitis B. He underlined the need for every pregnant woman to get screened for hepatitis so that they could get timely medication and prevent any threats to their child.
Miron bi mama sima koina sigi section chik mama sima koina ignore tawdana moigi kano marakta koina focus tawda bataraga di elimination gi uji sangsal leba khongjang se aliyam batagadra haibagi mi paiba leibadagi government gi attention through tawbani government bu criticize tawgi wafam nate ngasi program si kumang sausona di sangsali ba pose kitang accelerate tawbiraga far flung areas in the program si expand tawraga sigi service yohan binaba ai government da humbly I request tawga loina appeal tawjari.
Council appeals to authorities concerned to promptly realize the final absorption of 31 non-teaching staff of Ziri College. Higher and Technical Education Department took over Ziri College on March 7, 2019. Speaking to media today, Desam Zirbam District Council President Laisham Bilex Mitei said Ziri College Authority had already apprised the demand to Directorate of University and Higher Education, Government of Manipur and MPSC had also directed University and Higher Education Director, for final absorption of these 31 non-teaching staff.
Director of University and Higher Education, Government of Manipur, the non-teaching Kuntraga Mathoi, Hariba, staffing, Asigi, annual absorption, Gi, Aiba Gerald, Takrabo Matung, Lenga Asina, by Kalak Liba, Miyangi Lumit, 19 February 2023, and the Panghokiba, Aduda College Asigi, Marila Navasina, Masipawada, non-teaching Kutramathoi, Asigi, annual absorption, Tawangam Danalari.
Following the incident of Mite Lipun storming the residence of Professor Amma Yumnam located at Malom Tuliyaima yesterday, Professor Amma Yumnam today clarified that the papers submitted to him by the research scholar did not have the contentious content, and the same copy stored in his computer has also been shown to United Group of Students organization. Professor Amma said he was just a co-guide and he was consulted only on selected areas as desired by the research scholar, and the research scholar submitted the thesis to his main university. All Manipur GP level and LAMS PACS Development Association appeals to Manipur government and relevant authorities to conduct Manipur State Cooperative Union election at the earliest. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, association member Khwairakpam Tomba said members of Board of Management of Manipur State Cooperative Union used to be elected every 5 years. He said the term of the existing board members have expired, but election is yet to be conducted.
5 years purung of the election to Bangamdraba, another 6 months extension to Raga, Adumasum to Bangamdraba, Aduma Kamusing to the another extension Amatoraga, a quick movement see and Trapanatana, I don't know the Panama, this victory over amateur result of Law, have to Nikon Kanjari, movement see the Sarkana, Natragana, some influential person, Karana, director of Savation, Amotion, Kamusing and intervention, some total movements, Chakopima with the Sum Hunter Pagi, Ozam Mayam Lapadida, Punamaxe, to Vidanaba, as per rules, as per provisions of their acts and the rules and as per provisions of the orders of the government Haitare. Asi Matungina, which at a view.
Ode to the Mother, a book written by Tanam Thabam Ronika and Loyang Anba, written in Mite Mayek by Pradyu Marangtim, have been released at World Book Fair in Delhi. Briefing media at Manipur Press Club today, the two writers said their books were shortlisted on December 25, 2021 before they were released by National Book Trust at World Book Fair recently.
All India gi around 16,000 authors may amsigi maraktagi 75 akhoi ni khanmina bane pradyam masamagna kaino da meitei me akhoi gi Manipuri language ta aigina English medium da dumaina khanbane aduga launch se handaki World Book Fair under the National Book Trust that 25 ta launch tawjabani. All India gi around 16,000
16th Foundation Day of All Manipur Youth Protection Committee was observed at the Committee of Civil Society's Kanglik Park CCSK office today. CCSK President Jitendra Ningomba and AMIPCO President Tiam Sarachandra graced the event held on the theme Youth to Nations Building, and dignitaries at the event appealed to youths to work hard, refrain themselves from drugs and to contribute in shaping a better society. Indigenous Minorities Socio-Cultural Organization Manipur also celebrated its 8th Foundation Day at its office in New Chekon today. A social activist Sabungbam Birendra, UPF President and Rupachandra, Imam President Asom Thanga, NIPCO President Premjit, HRG President Robin Singlai and IMSCOM President Sokam Bapui graced the program. Smart cans were distributed to visually impaired persons to mark the day. New building of Rural Development Organization RDO at Thongnaujam Awang Leka in Kakching district was inaugurated today. Langmaidong Gram Panchayat Pradhan Yumnam Bedabati inaugurated the club building, which was constructed with funds sponsored by RDO volunteers and sympathizers. Manipur Police Department, under the aegis of Ministry of Home Affairs, Women's Safety Division, organized state-level conference on human trafficking at the banquet hall of the 1st Manipur Rifles yesterday. DGP P. Dongel, IPS, ADGP Training, Arvind Kumar, IPS, and ADGP Intelligence, Ashutosh Kumar Sinha, IPS, graced the event where resource persons stress on human trafficking in 4 sessions. Ipao Tengbang Loop Manipur Success School Khurai Salanthong and Adarsh Eye Clinic jointly organized a one-day free school eye screening camp today at Success School premises. More than 200 students of the school got their eyes checked up during the camp. Ipao Tengbang Loop General Secretary Soibam Pibarel expressed concern over the increasing cases of eye-related problems among students owing to excessive usage of mobile phones. To honor and recognize the sacrifices of Indian Army veterans, Veer Naris and widows of service personnel and Manipur Red Shield Division under the aegis of Spear Corps will be organizing a mega state health ex-servicemen rally at Kwerenge, Imphal on March 6. Large number of ESM from across the state are expected to attend the event and interact with military and civilian dignitaries from the state. Now the sports news. Classic Football Academy storms into finals of the 13th Sahid Manoranjan Singh Memorial CRPF Football Tournament. In a semi-final match played today at artificial turf Sai Sports Complex, Takelpat, Classic Football Academy defeated Northeastern Sporting Union Khurai 3-0. For the winners, Tongmin Say, Chinkosain and Puneet scored 1 goal each. SU will clash with FC Imphal United in the second semi-final match tomorrow. Ex-Polo Club Wangkai enters into the semi-finals of the 30th Governors Cup Invitation Men's Polo Tournament. In the quarter-final match played today at Mapal Kangjebung in Imphal, Ex-Polo Club Wangkai thrashed Assam Rifles Polo Team 11-3. For Ex-Polo Club Wangkai, L. Kokeshwar scored 4 goals while P. Ojit added 3 goals and T.H. Jacob and L. Atangba scored 2 goals each. The semi-final matches will be played on March 3. In the ongoing 7th MNCA W Pralada and W Ramananda Elite Tournament, Chem Khangempally defeated Rays Nagampal by 74 runs in a 26th league match played today at Model Higher Secondary School and Oriental College ground. Opting to bat first after winning the toss, Chem Khangempally secured 193 runs by losing 7 wickets in the given 40 overs. In reply, Rays Nagampal managed to score only 119 runs, losing 9 wickets in 32 overs and 5 balls. Sultan Karim of Chem Khangempally, who took 4 wickets, was declared man of the match, while in the 27th league match played at Public Ground Kangabok, PTRC Patsoi beat Model Club Tingangamaka by 32 runs. Batting first after winning the toss, PTRC Patsoi scored 242 runs, losing all 10 wickets in 39 overs and 2 balls. In reply, Model Club Tingamaka scored 210 runs in 40 overs with a fall of 8 wickets. PTRC Patsoi's all-rounder NG Johnson, who scored half-century and took 1 wicket, was declared man of the match. SCCC Singjamai will meet Trau Kwakaitel in the 28th league match at Model Higher Secondary School and Oriental College Playground, while Krau Kamnam Lerak will play against Rule Malom in the 29th league match at Public Ground Kangabok tomorrow. The tournament is being organized under the aegis of Manipur Cricket Association. Force Ketrigao beats CDCC Sagolban by 73 runs in the 4th league match of the ongoing 2nd MNCA Super Plate Cricket Tournament being held under the aegis of Manipur Cricket Association. In the match hosted by Kongba Cricket Club at Kongba Kuno, Dhobi Lampak today, Force Ketrigao opted to bat first after winning the toss, securing 183 runs in 29 overs and 2 balls with all 10 wickets down. In reply, CDCC CC, Sagolban managed just 110 runs in 26 overs and 1 ball, with all 10 wickets down, thus losing the match by 73 runs. Force Critico's batsman Saddam Ahmed was declared man of the match. 16 teams divided into 2 groups are competing in the tournament. KCC Kongba will face Movanlei New Lambulan in the 5th league match tomorrow. Cookie Students Organization Multam Blog Annual Sports Meet 2023 has concluded with prize distribution cum night concert at Kampupi District's El Zangnom 5 village. Former MLA of Saito Assembly Constituency, Ngamthang Haukip, Chief of N Boljang Village, Thanglun Haukip, Kotland Village Chief, Dongjang Haukip, El Jangnom 5 Village Chief, Nemin Len Haukip, Keso Sadar Hills President, Satmin Thang Kipgen and Nemin Len Haukip graced the closing ceremony. Alexa T. Kumbi defeated PHYDO Moirang 1-0 in today's match of the ongoing 22nd edition of Kanglei Park Club 2023 organized by Ward Club and Will Club at Itai Wapokpi Playground. For the winners, Ponting scored the winning goal at 7th minute. Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthammong Biren says 10 crore rupees have been earmarked in budget to make fire stations in all districts functional and also to set up fire substations in some areas. And Chief Minister N. Biren informs House that there were 10 cases of violence, including one death case where licensed guns were utilized in the last 2 to 3 years. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Shri Shri Gaurachandraya Namaha. Purbashram da ikoi kwai punamak pukon biramba. Shri Mutum Ibungotum Bisinghana. Magi nung sijaraba imong manung sagay natay marupapang kwai kibik putadok lamlaga. Haukiba tang kun mga tha ani Englishingan ga kulhumdoy. Lamtagi taruk ni pan bathang jinamitta. Shri Guru gi kripa